Hey, sneekylinux back today. Yes, today we're back. We're going to install Linux 525 correctly, as I said in one of my earlier videos. And so off we're going to go. But first we're going to actually activate our firewall, which you must do really, even on a live CD really. Got to be done. So just click there, hit the enter bar, and we're all done. Nice. So that's that bit over with. Nice and simple, isn't it? Because I'm keeping it simple for simple people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a bit of a joke at the same time here, by the way. We're going to go down to our menu, and we're going to go to System, and then we're going to go to our G-parted section, and we're going to partition our hard drive, because we're going to do a full install, not a frugal, a full install. So there's my little 6 gig disk. Now we're doing this in VirtualBox, of course, so I can show you the actual installation. So we'll create a partition, click Apply, all done. Simple. Job done. Click it again. We're going to click New, and then we're going to resize the partition. Okay. We're going to go back and go back. We'll make that about 4 or 5, something like that. Something nice and easy to do. We're going to make that a primary partition or primary partition even. Make it ext4 just for something different. Sometimes I do ext3. It all depends. Now normally I do an extended partition here because you do get the choice using G-parted, as you will know. But I'm just going to keep it as a primary, basically because this is just showing you how to do it correctly, okay? But it is just a demonstration of how to do it. If you had a nice big 200, 300 gig hard disk, you'd have a home folder, etc, etc. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to click Apply, Apply again, and G-Party will do its business. And we're all done, really. All nice and done. Look at that. All done. Enough said. Okay, so that's our partition of our disk out of the way. So I'm keeping it nice and slow here tonight. You see what I'm doing? I'm doing it really nice and slow so people know what I'm doing. I've done this so many times, it's unbelievable. But I'm going to do it again, just in case some of you have not seen the other videos of me doing it. So we're going to go to Universal Installer. Now you can install it to anything you want really. If you don't want to install it to a hard drive, just do it to a USB flash drive. Right? Don't worry about doing a frugal install to a hard disk. Do it to a flash drive. That's my opinion, by the way. But we're doing it to a hard drive this time. So there's my 6 gig disk. We're going to click OK. It does a bits and bobs and it thinks about it. And there we are. There's my little partition up there, my SDA1, which was the first primer we made. We'll click there. And it should start doing its stuff. Now, it wants some files off disk, the live CD that you're actually using. Now, if you've got one disk, or one disk drive, it will find it no problem. If you've got 2, for some reason, it wants to read it from the other one. So just change the disk out and put it in there, mate. No worries, don't worry about mounting disk drives and all this rubbish. Just put it in the other drive. But if you've only got one disk drive, this is how we do it. Click OK. There we go. And it'll start doing its magic as usual. And this is the long bit or the short bit. Anyway, the Puppy Universal Installer, here we are. And this has looked like this for a long, long time now, a good couple of years. So some things may be out of date, but they may be not, So don't take it as a pinch of salt or anything, just as it says. But we're not going to do a frugal. If you're going to do a frugal, you might as well just chuck it on a USB stick. So we're going to go straight for the full install on the disk, okay? That should be easy for everybody, okay? Just do it like that, because that's the way it is. Click on full, there we go. Now, this is the long bit. This can take a long time or a little time, all depending on your machine. So I've actually cut the video there so to make it nice and short. Don't want to just sit there all night watching the video. It'll install to SDA1 and then it will execute the RC update scripts. That can take like a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds, all depending on your system. Okay, we're not actually using the standard 525 disk here. We're using one of my remastered CDs that I've made myself. Yeah, I made it myself. Yeah, so easy. You can do it yourself. It'll go to HTOP. You see what I mean? It's using 100% of the CPU. Look, lovely. Oh yeah, it's doing loads and loads of work. Nice. Just let it do its stuff. If you've got an old machine, you could be sitting there for like 30 minutes. I'll be really honest with you. Yes, 30 minutes. As you can see, there's no swap mounted because we only just made the partition in G-parted. If you've done it first and then rebooted, it would use the swap partition. So there we go. Oh, this was the only bit that people don't like. Before, it used to be automatically install Grub for you and you go straight into it. This time, you have to do it this way. You have to click OK. Now, if you've already got something installed on and you've got grub already, you can just copy and paste that into your grub folder. No worries at all. But as we ain't doing that, we can just go straight down to our menu and we'll go up to System and we'll go down to the Grub Bootloader Config. There we go. Look, nice and easy, isn't it? I'm going to do it simple because it always works for me. There's no worry. I don't really mind a little blue and black screen to start with, but if you want some other ones, up to you. Now here, where do you want the grub files to go? Now down here is your SDA1 disk, your hard drive. So all you do is /dev/SDA1, and we click OK, and it does its business. Nice, love it. This bit takes really not long at all. Right, this screen is also really old as well. This one's been around since I've been using Puppy, to be really honest with you. Now we're going to install the master boot record, and it says possibly unsafe, but it ain't. So they really need to update some of these ones. Now it installs your grub for you, all like that, look, nice and easy. Installing the grubber bootloader, and we're done. And that's how easy it is to install Puppy Linux on a hard drive. There's no mounting the stuff, there's no rubbish that you hear people saying about. This is how easy it is. What more can I say? Look, so all we're going to do now, we're going to reboot the computer, because I'm going to show you the last screen you're going to get, okay? We wait a bit, we wait a bit, we wait a bit, we wait a bit, we wait a bit. I know I'm in VirtualBox, but this will happen on your main machine as well, if you're using a real machine. You don't save to file, you go to do not save, okay? Just move it along, and it's all done, basically. All done for you. Sneaky Linux out.